Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys lately have really been enjoying the reaction to just the community sentiment, the internet sentiment on various different things. We've checked out the Warzone subreddit to see the state of the game from their POV, the Black Ops 7 subreddit to see the expectations and what people are talking about there. Obviously, the major event this past week was the Battlefield 6 worldwide reveal, showcasing some gameplay, although it was just rendered footage from in-engine there, of the narrative, the storyline, basically setting things up for the multiplayer reveal on the 31st. And today, I wanted to go through and see what exactly the internet's been saying about Battlefield 6 now that we've actually seen the first major reveal for it. So I want to start first on the actual trailer itself, look at some of the comments, see what people are saying there. Then we'll go through and check out the Battlefield 6 subreddit as well. So first up, this trailer has 404,000 likes at the time that I'm recording this right now, which is pretty crazy. But also what's pretty crazy is when we go to the comments and we see what kind of thumbs up those are getting. For instance, the very first comment from Dark Zero over here, remember, no pre-orders. 195,000 thumbs up, almost half as many thumbs up on one single comment talking about do not pre-order this game versus the 400,000 likes on the video itself. That is insane. I mean, the pre-orders are always a huge discussion of, oh, should you pre-order? Like, if you're gonna play the game, you know you're gonna play the game regardless. Should you just pre-order because you're gonna get bonuses for it? Yeah, maybe that's your line of sight, that's your POV there. Others saying you don't pre-order anything, you know, don't give them the sale before they've proven the game is actually good. You know, wait until you play the open beta, wait until launch to see the state that it launches in, which is a very justifiable statement and take as well. It just depends on which side of the coin you land on there, but I don't know if I've seen as big of a push for do not pre-order as Battlefield 6. I mean, Call of Duty has a major initiative going on with this as well, where people say, absolutely do not pre-order Black Ops 7. Personally, do whatever you want with your money. I don't care. But this is an insane push. 918 comments as well. First one is, of course, misspelled. Agreed, 2,000 likes. Don't worry, it's not Ubisoft. I mean, EA doesn't have best track record so far, for what it's worth. I'm having a lot of money than you think. No problem for me. That broke my brain a little bit. Speak for yourself. I'm stoked. So like, you're getting the exact thing I just said. Some people saying, absolutely, we're not pre-ordering. Others saying, I don't care. I'm looking forward to it, right? Please be like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. I'm seeing so many people say something similar to this. And then this is a sentiment I've seen a ton of already as well. No clown skins. Let's keep it grounded. And this is so funny coming from someone who plays Call of Duty day in and day out, because Call of Duty is so unserious right now. Beavis and Butthead, all sorts of ridiculous skins. We've got dragons and sharks and everything you can imagine in Call of Duty right now. From what I've seen, yeah, there are some interesting skins in Battlefield. Like there was a Santa Claus skin and there were some other interesting things that I've seen when I was searching stuff up. But they're nothing like the Call of Duty skins that you see. And so I think it's really interesting that the Battlefield community is so adamant about, hey, keep this realistic, guys. And then you've got Call of Duty, which is like so far away from this, where fans are asking for the same thing. But I think if most Call of Duty fans just saw what core Battlefield gameplay was with some of the crazy skins that Battlefield has, they wouldn't even think it's that outlandish or that crazy. But for Battlefield, that core community, it is. So I thought that was really interesting. Like, you don't see as crazy of things in Battlefield as you do Call of Duty, and yet still you have the same sentiment of, guys, keep it real, please. A fancy animated CGI demo, but I'll have to wait for gameplay to judge it, as you should. Wait for the open beta, wait for the reveal stream where people are actually playing it and see how it feels then and there. The medics ignoring the down guy was the most realistic part. Hey man, if you go and you stop and try and revive somebody, then there's two of you down. You never know. You got to play it safe sometimes. DICE has an opportunity to do something great here. Don't mess this up. It's kind of the thing. The door is wide open for this game to take over and really challenge Call of Duty for the first time in years. The door is open. Please, I hope that it happens. I'm rooting for this game to be so successful because it's going to make COD better. And then COD getting better, it's going to make Battlefield do better. And it's great in the end for us when there's strong competition. How many crashing helicopters do you want? EA, yes. I said this yesterday. Bad day to be a helicopter or a building in this trailer. Imagine your reputation is so bad that the top comment on the trailer is don't pre-order. I mean, that's a valid take, right? If you're a stranger on the internet looking at Battlefield for the first time and you look at the comments and there's 195,000 people saying, do not pre-order, like, what's going on? I thought this looked cool. Why are people so upset? And it's the history. Battlefield 2042 had trailers that looked awesome. We know how that game launched. Pray they remember to add multiplayer scoreboards this time. It's kind of funny how similar some things are. Call of Duty leaderboards being gone or other features being gone. You can't see your death, stuff like that. Then Battlefield doing more of the same. No absurd skins, no maniac movement. Please, DICE, just give us the Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 experience. Again, this seems to be such a common sentiment of people want this rooted in realism game from Battlefield 6, which is the same thing it seems like a lot of people in Call of Duty want. Maybe not true milsim, more so in the style of Battlefield, which is a little bit more hardcore in that direction, but something that is more military based, not super outlandish, super crazy clowns and sharks and flashing everywhere. It can be gritty, it can be real. And it seems like that's kind of what all these FPS players want. And one crowd is yelling at Call of Duty for it, and the other one is yelling at Battlefield for it, which is just really funny from my opinion. My mind is cautious, my heart is optimistic. I think that's pretty valid as well. Please bring back this legendary franchise to the top. We are begging you, keep this game grounded, realistic military shooter like Battlefield 1, Bad Company 2, 3, and 4. Just constantly being hammered again beneath that too. We want a pure Battlefield experience, no flashy skins, over the top weapons, just raw gritty war. As I just said, it's crazy how many different comments there are that are like this, and they're all getting thousands and thousands of thumbs up. Now, I did also want to look at the Battlefield 6 subreddit, sort of gauge the reaction here as well. I want to see if it's more of the same that we're seeing from the YouTube comments. Now, obviously, this is a much more niche community than the YouTube comments. You're not going to see posts here with 25,000 thumbs up or 195,000 thumbs up talking about pre-orders. You will, however, see the first post is about pre-orders. Our community on July 31st. No, Harry, don't look at the pre-order. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. It's people being torn. Actually, what are the comments on this? Is it people saying don't do it? Is pre-order memes the go-to for the vote up farm now? I mean, it would seem so based on YouTube and based on here. Getting the most expensive version as well. Same. We got to clap hands for that. Surely all these comments saying the same are bots. You never know, man. Dead internet theory might be a thing. I can't promise I won't if it means I get a beta early. I think that's part of it though. There is that FOMO aspect, and companies do it so well. Because if you're excited for something, you want to get your hands on it as soon as you can, but it's like, oh, you got to pre-order to get that. They know what they're doing. They're baiting you in. And it works. It works objectively for so many different people in so many games. Now, they do link the official trailer here. I'm curious what the comments are on this. Obviously, nowhere near as many as on the YouTube trailer, but again, a more niche community. Don't give me hope. I like being hopeful. It's fun. Please don't turn out to be crap, please. Looks like a Levolution is back on the menu. My first thought, the trailer Levolution does look sick. The dam getting blown up, the buildings, everything. That's like what Battlefield is known for. However, good point here. This is a campaign trailer. It was also rendered and everything. So you don't know how much that's actually going to translate to real multiplayer gameplay or potentially even Battle Royale gameplay. We'll find out soon, obviously, with the multiplayer reveal, but an interesting stance there as well. But I'm really excited. I think Destruction, especially in a Battle Royale, has such a cool spot that it could be in for sure. The music got me chilled. It was a really, really good trailer. I can't lie. I'm glad there's a campaign again. Need to see the MP trailer, as that's what makes a Battlefield game. I agree. I think the campaign could be pretty cool. It's not something I'm going to immediately jump in, and I don't think it's something that a ton of players are instantly going to get into. The story does look very cool, and I'm very interested in that. Probably going to watch some Inkslash's story videos in my free time, you know, catch up on what I'm missing as I'm playing multiplayer, waiting for Battle Royale. But once I get some downtime, for sure, it's something I want to check out. But I think that is the general sentiment. Yeah, campaign's cool. It sets up the storyline for the game, gives us a theme and a setting, but we're here for that MP gameplay. Then another post here, just general opinions. What are you thinking about it? Top comment here with a lot of upvotes by comparison to the post. Feeling fresh for some reason, even though it's a classic modern military setting, which can only be so unique. You know, it's a modern FPS game. We know what we're getting out of it. It feels very fresh in a modern BF engine. No more blue filter or oversaturated colors. Vehicles, weapons, and models in general look super sharp. I think a lot of that is them ditching last gen too. Like, that's probably a huge deal in a lot of this. Battlefield is finally copying COD in a good way. If they will polish animations from pre-alpha labs and generally finish the game, I think we have a Battlefield banger in the works here. Great premise, the vibes are immaculate, but none of that matters until we see gameplay and actual launch, which is completely valid. Cool little nod here. I think this frame in Battlefield 6 reveal trailer's a little nod from the movie Warfare. I mean, it is a similar little shot there too, with the guy looking down, character in the background. It's a little bit generic, but it is kind of a cool comparison there. One thing I will say, and I'm not sure if the post got deleted or it got moved or something, but I saw a lot of people also saying that with the general trailer, there were certain shots with this that really felt similar to the Modern Warfare trailer from MW 2019, with the sort of gritty realism that offered some of the night vision stuff, the clean house like clearing missions. That was a cool little comparison there too. But it seems like a lot of the sentiment here falls in the same direction. Like, I think a lot of the Battlefield community here is sort of in agreement with their general thoughts on Battlefield 6 so far. It's, hey, be wary of pre-orders, because we know a game can look awesome from Battlefield that then turn out to be a total flop, but also this feels like the first time in a long time where they really know what they've got with their game, and it really seems like they have a strong direction they're headed, which could ultimately be a very good thing. So I think there's a lot of hesitancy, but there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of nervous energy here with this game. Obviously, we've got a lot more coming up very soon with the multiplayer reveal that I'll be covering here and on the main channel. So feel free to subscribe if you want to stay up to date. That's going to wrap things up, though. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on your way out. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.